Energy plays a critical role as an engine for economic growth and social development. It is a cornerstone to our survival. Without it, communities cannot sustain themselves. Yet, as energy use presents opportunities, it also presents many sustainable development challenges that need to be addressed.
We all know that the cost of fossil fuel is so high, and a lot of countries, including Tuvalu, we are all facing the same difficulties. And with this renewable energy technology and initiatives, we are very happy to join all the other countries to promote and further progress renewable energy in our countries.
Tokelau becomes the first country in the world to not only to be renewable energy sustained, but we have met our gas emission target, being number one in the world, per person, And that is a huge achievement in terms, as far as we're concerned, because we are contributing, to the mitigation of climate change.
In Tuvalu, we have made our energy policy, and we are totally committed that by the year 2020, Tuvalu should be 100% renewable. The challenge is, of course, is difficult, but we have the strong heart and strong belief with the cooperation of our development partners. It will enable us at least we come closer to achieve the objective of our policy. That is, by 2020, we'll be arriving at 100% renewable energy source.
The Secretariat of the Pacific Community, SPC, works to assist Pacific Island countries and territories to respond effectively to some of these challenges and equip them to make informed decisions about their future. In April 2014, a Pacific Regional Energy and Transport Ministers meeting was held in Nadi, Fiji. SPC Director General Dr. Colin Tukitonga highlighted the important links between energy and transport as engines for economic growth and social development.
Both energy and transport are key enablers, I guess is the jargon, for business, for communities, for all sorts of things. And we know in the region, particularly in Melanesian countries, many people, most people in fact, don't have access to grid electricity. Fortunately, we're also leading the work, or amongst the leaders in the world, in terms of renewable energy. So we heard about the Tokelau example. We heard about the Majuro Leaders Declaration, where all the island members have expressed a desire to achieve renewable energy. So there's a way forward.
We have our national energy policy, and at this time we're trying to revise it along with SPC. We're trying to make it more, more sustainable, and really trying to make it reflect, what we are trying to accomplish today. Right now we have a home energy project that we have installed around 1,500 home solar. And right now the project has been going on for about 3 years.
But among the small island states that dot the vast expanse of the world's largest ocean, energy security cannot be achieved without also considering transport, a sector that currently accounts for 75% of oil imported into the region. Here, shipping and aviation services provide a critical link between isolated communities and economies.
On the transport side, yes, we are vulnerable because of the fact that we rely heavily on fossil fuel and prices of petroleum products determined elsewhere. And again, we have to look at how we might organize ourselves better. SPC provides a petroleum advisory service for members where we help them to try and get better fuel prices, but nonetheless we're vulnerable. And in a critical element of that in terms of marine transport is the safety of ships, standards of ports, and all the, if you like, the infrastructure that supports transport.
Currently we don't have any of our own internal transport. Most of our transports are international companies, but we're working with them on trying to save energy by trying to cut down on the use of diesel. And one of the things Nauru is working on at the moment to do with diesel is to try and convert our generator, our power station, which is we're using virtually nearly 100% of our power to use diesel, which is very, very expensive. And one of the issues now, we're trying to turn from using diesel to renewable energy and all that.
This latest component also enables compliance.
The Pacific Regional Ministers for Energy and Transport meeting examined sustainable energy and transport services for all in the Pacific Island countries and territories, and how as Pacific nations to position energy and transport issues in the post-2015 development agenda at the national, regional and international levels.
Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this meeting is sustainable energy and transport services for all, for everybody in the Pacific. This theme has been chosen because it captures the nerve center of our vulnerability as a small island state in the Pacific, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, quite far away from our major source markets, where sustainable development as a nation is highly dependent on having an affordable, reliable, and efficient energy and transport services to drive our economy forward for the benefit of our people and their development.
We know that there are real challenges that Pacific Island countries and territories are facing right now. You name it. Climate change, economic crisis, or the prices, world prices, and it may take a while for countries to try and respond to this in terms of their policies. And so what we need is a clear guidance in through the assistance of SPC to give us the options, and especially to do more work in terms of researching and analysis of the challenges and real situations that we are facing in Pacific Islands.
Increased access to sustainable energy will have a direct impact on the lives and livelihoods of people in the Pacific. It is also crucial that the transport sector develops sustainably through a holistic approach. The UN Secretary General's Sustainable Energy for All initiative provides a model for treating the different dimensions of energy in an integrated manner.
Energy and transport, therefore, at the crux of the global efforts to tackle climate change and achieve sustainable development objectives. Energy was not part of the Millennium Development Goals and therefore has been often referred to as the missing MDGs. It is crucial, therefore, that as momentum builds towards framing the post-2015 development agenda and the Sustainable Development Goals, sustainable energy should be amongst the standalone goals.
Energy and transport are key drivers of our economies, but they are also the two sectors that pose the greatest challenge to our sustainable development as a nation because of the cost of providing these two essential services to our people. The cost is huge and in some cases virtually unsustainable, as they are always driven from outside our national borders and therefore beyond our control.
We have the same problems that all the Pacific countries are facing today. And as far as Vanuatu is concerned, we are vulnerable as many countries. So Vanuatu has put up some measures to make sure to address the issues of climate change and for the environmental issues and also the disaster management through the National Disaster Management Office, and also looking at geohazard problems that are affecting the countries.
The only means and way forward for the Pacific and our people to improve our livelihood is to work together, utilize our resources, our strength, and then we learn from one another. There's always positive outcomes of that, because we can't be fragmented. As we in the Pacific, we believe in unity, and from that thinking, we should benefit.
We challenge the world in this achievement that they should meet their carbon emission targets. Humbly, saying this in a very humble way.
Energy excess will feature prominent in the post-2015 Sustainable Development Goal agenda. A unified position has been established on how we as a region address the critical issues relating to energy and transport that will support Pacific Island countries and territories in their quest for achieving sustainable development through more accessible, affordable and safe and secure energy and transport services. At the end of the day, it is about improving livelihoods of Pacific Island people.